Hello there, and welcome back to the 9 to 5 challenge. As you can see, the bunker silo has been done fermenting, which is good news. So we have an opportunity to get some silo out of that shed. We have a couple of jobs which we need to kick off straight away. So we're going to get Rodri. Oh, I'm assuming that's not Rodri. No, it's Rowena. There we go. The female version of Rodri is Rowena. Getting done on finishing off the cultivating in this field, and we're gonna do some more liming. So in the last episode we just hadn't finished this field, so we're going to get that done quickly. And I think another task today is looking at some animals and seeing if we can get some more animals on the farm. Next month will be the month for canola, I believe, so we can go in and have a quick check of that. Also want to try and get some lime in on this field by here, but to do that we'll probably need the telehandler to load up the trailer. So lots of things to do, even though it was meant to be potentially one of the quieter months, but there's a lot of field prep that needs to go into this to make sure March, April will be a bit easier. We'll also need to check in on field 6 and see how the crop is doing there. So yeah, quieter, but not an easy day by any stretch of the imagination. So there we go, that's that field limed, nice. And let's fill this back up. We'll probably need to put some bags of lime onto the trailer as well. The other field I'm thinking of doing is that one down there, because that should be pretty quick. 4,200 litres. But also we need to be mindful of the body of water. So it's 14 metres away. I'm not sure how wide this spreader is, but we'll probably end up missing the headlands. This is another field that will probably need to be cultivated up. So let's start here. So if we start on this bit here, and that should be more than sufficient. So we'll try and give it a good headlands width away to stop that contamination piece. Looks like it doesn't need mustard of lime, but I guess it's done anyway. And hopefully we've done the cultivating, because we'll have to cultivate this field and the grass field as well. We need to potentially look at planting some grass as well to make sure we've got half a chance. So that's another option for one of the, well, be the former canola field, which we've just cultivated, but we don't actually need to cultivate. Nice. Because the drill has a cultivator on it. This one is going to be some grain, some silage maize. Yeah, so we're going to go through the liming process, and I'll check back in with you shortly. is done with lime, so yeah, happy days, it's progressing. We are going to fill this lime spreader back up, and we're going to get to the big field. It might have a little bit of a clash with the power harrow, but actually we can go into the grass field and start liming that. I think that's possibly the best way, where we're not going to have an issue with clashing with the worker. We're going to get some lime put onto a trailer as well, using the telehandler, and have that into the field so we at least can load up on the move. Looks like Rowena is on the headlands, so that's starting to come together in terms of the field. Nothing which we can plant in November, sadly, but yeah, things are moving nicely. Whilst we're driving past field 6, we need to have a look at it. So it needs ploughing, needs rolling, there is no weeds, and needs some nitrogen. Also, it will need some lime, as we're failing to reverse. So maybe this is priority 1 with getting some lime put into this field, because there'll be no crop destruction at the moment. So let's get in and liming this field up. And yeah, so then we can also check in. We also need to load the telehandler with some lime, and hopefully by the time we finish this field, Rowena has finished the big field, and we can get into the field at the bottom of the farm and get that cultivated up too. But this is eating lime at the moment. So yeah, we'll check in once we're almost done with this. And the liming is almost complete. Hasn't been that bad of a job. We haven't had to fill up, so yeah, it's been quite successful. Much prefer liming up than drilling at the moment, because the drilling was painful. I absolutely love this mod, the real mud colour. It's the wheels look fantastic, covered in white. We're gonna get the lime spreader parked up in this field here. Oh no, yes we are. So just taking the wrong turning. Way in. Yes. Oh, that's nicer. So yeah, we're going to get the lime spreader parked up in this field. Might even manage to do a pass potentially. We'll start on this headland piece here, because this field is going to be need to be limed as well, but we obviously don't have that much in the tank. So cultivating, she's over there, just coming on the final the final headland, so that has moved on quite nicely. We are just hitting 11 AM, so we still have 6 hours of our working day left, and yeah, for once I'm feeling quite happy how things are progressing, and feeling like we can get our jobs done in time. Canola is next month for sale, so I've just had a quick check in there. So that's going to be another £45,000, so that's good. We also have, I want to try and get some more animals, some more milkers and some more beef stock in the sheds, just to help boost up the supplies, because in spring I would like to get some manure on the fields, and also having the milk on the farm is just going to be that extra earner which we can have going forward. So once this field has been completely cultivated, I'm going to get this get the worker on the bottom grass field and get that cultivated. So that is lime done. We're going to get into, forgot I don't have manual attach on. So used to playing with manual attach, but I just thought that was going to be too much with trying to get things done quickly on the farm, that having the manual attach would slow us down. So yeah, going to get some more beef stock into the shed and some more milkers into the milking parlour, although both of them can do milk. It's hopefully just helps. So once the work is finished on the cultivating, we'll get it moved and we'll check in then. Nice and easy cultivating has been done. It's only been a 3 months job, so nice and quick. Looking at the tractor, it does need some fuel, however, so just going to give it a quick top up of fuel. Done 4.4 hours of work in New Holland from new, so that's how busy it's been. There's the fuel tanker, so I'm not sure if we've got any stock in here either. No. Refill. 1,000 litres hopefully should tie us over. And yeah, so things are going well. And yeah, it's still feeling really good. 9,800 in the bank, however, the canola, we've got some wheat as well, that's January, that's only 4,100. The canola is going to be our big one at 44.9, which will top up the bank. We do have 139,000 litres of silage, but that's 16.8, and we have 3,000 pounds worth of hay. Manure is starting to be produced, but obviously it's not going to be that much, and so is slurry. So yeah, we do have some stock, 87,000 in here. Currently sale price is 68,000, so it's the canola. That's the big one. Would love to turn it into canola oil, but don't have any productions at the moment. I also would like some pigs. Always want some pigs. Let's get this into the grass field and get this power harrowed up once more. So lots and lots of cultivating during the winter seasons. And so go worker, go. Beautiful. Right, we are going to carry on with the liming because I was far away from the tractor. It turned off. There we go. So yes, getting back in with the liming. We've got the trailer at the bottom of the field down there, so we can at least hopefully load up on the go. Welcome back. Liming is going well. We've got pretty much 3/4 of this field completed, but what doing jobs like this really does give you the opportunity to do is have a think and what we need to do in terms of the winter months, so proper preparation and planning prevents piss poor performance and all that. The 7 Ps is probably what we'll refer to it going forward. I think what we've currently got, the shed which we've got the beef cattle in at the moment, probably needs to be the milkers, and the reason behind it is that field has a pasture, or that shed has a pasture, so it's the one closest to us. You just see it behind the storage shed. So I'm going to look to switching around the milkers and the beef stock. And the reason why I want to chuck the beef stock in that shed is because in the summer months they can go out to pasture in field 4. That's the plan anyway. We also want to try and get some more cows. So field 38 worker is currently on the headlands, and field 5 I've got a couple more ups and downs. We can then get into field number 83 and start liming that too. So still lots of work to do, but what I want to try and get by the end of the day is the liming complete so we can return the spreader. Once we've returned the spreader, we stop incurring the costs on monthly fees for this. So that's my little objective, and I think it's more than achievable today. Once we've done field 38, we're going to get the cultivator going in field 83, so there will be basically we'll be both in there working on the field. The next thing I was thinking about was crop planning. and what we're going to put in to each field. So this is a nice long pass, so we can go into this menu. So what my current plan is field 6 is obviously wheat, field 38 is going to remain as our silage maize, field 5 and 3 will be oat, and field 83 we're going to use some soybeans in there. And obviously soybeans, fantastic cash crop. That leaves field 1 and 2, and depending on what the scheme is, we can get that planted in. So next thing which we need to do is look at the crops. So we've got wheat in that field at the moment, so that's going to be, oh god, that's going to be an October harvest. Oat will be a July harvest, so that's good timing. Soybeans will have October and November, and that's what we've got for now. And silage maize, so corn, will be a September harvest, so we can do that in September, and that should hopefully spread the load in terms of what we need to do of harvesting. So fortunately enough, now on the last couple of passes, we're waiting for Rowena to feel. Let me know what the best name for our female workers are. Trying to think of a Welsh lady's name. Despite living in Wales, I have absolutely no clue, because Rhiannon. There we go. But let me know if that's a good name in the comments for our female worker. So once Rhiannon's finished in there, we can get Rodri or Rhiannon working in the grass field. We can also do some liming in there too. So lots of stuff still to do. We've got 3 hours and 20 minutes left of the day. So still 100% confident we can get the liming done. But the field looks like it's Christmas. Covered in snow. But obviously this is lime. The yield size of things, the colour of what we've got also looks like it's massively it's improved a decent bit, which is always a happy time. Cultivating in that big grass field is going to take some time as well. What we can also do then is, if we are short on hay, we can possibly mow up field 4 and utilise that for some hay. Silage we should be fine, and then come September we'll have an awful lot of silage. We will have to therefore rent a forage harvester, but there are a couple of cheaper options. What we want to buy with our money as well, we want a feed mixer and a straw blower. It's probably the 2 priority things which we need, just so we don't have to rent that equipment going forward. Lime spreading is obviously hopefully once every couple of years, as opposed to a monthly job, so quite happy to rent that at the moment. So we're going to fill up on lime, and looks like Rhiannon has finished the cultivating, or is about to. So load up on lime, and then we'll also need to get this trailer loaded back up again and into the field. So yeah, we don't have much on there at all. Right, the lime is over in the corner, so hopefully shouldn't add as a conflict to any of the workers or the worker which we've got going on. What I want to try and do is get as much of this done by 4 PM as possible, and then we can get into look at trying to get some more animals. So let's get some lime on. Possibly need some fuel as well, but I'm sure that can wait until another day. So worker is just on the ups and downs. It's already done 3 passes, so that's going nicely, and yeah, we're going to get some lime on the field. So that was quicker than I expected, to be honest. 20 to 4. And pretty much all done. Well, this bit, the cultivating, is going to be another bit longer. So, but yeah, that's I'm really happy with that. That's good. So we can get this lime spreader emptied and sold, and yeah, we can potentially get down to the cow shed, the animal dealer, and see if we can buy some more animals. So where's the exit? Exit is over there. So we're going to get hooked up and take the drive down the road. Dusk is starting to settle in. It's only 5 to 4, but it's definitely getting darker, where the lights are actually having an effect. So I'm hoping by 20 past we are at the shed, at the animal dealer, because essentially we need to make sure we're back by 5 o'clock, otherwise the animals will basically be sat in the shed until tomorrow. So yeah, time pressure is always on, and trying to get as many things done as possible in a short space of time. Well, it's not a short space of time, it's a 9 to 5 working day, but obviously at times 5 speed makes it a bit more challenging. So we need to take a right at the bottom of this road and head towards the dealer. Well, there we go, made the turn, I think. Also, because of the trees are lining the road, just trying to do in cap as much as possible, so we're not being pushed out by the, well, our view is obstructed by the trees overhanging us. So shortly there is a right hand turn, which is here. There is a right hand turn if you make the turn. There we go. And then we should be able to get in here, so then we can have a look at the animals. Go open dialogue. So got some brown Swiss, not amazing. Holstein, not amazing. Holstein Bull, not amazing. Angus, not very good. Angus Bull might be good. 89 is quite a decent rating. The limousines aren't amazing. Herefords aren't amazing. This is going to be a wasted trip. That's disappointing. I don't have anything in here, so driven all this way for not much brown Swiss. You're okay. That's 71 there. Quite ivory. I thought that was said quite worried. Well, I am. Angus Bull. You're good. Not Angus. Then we've got an Angus Bull. So I'm looking, trying to get in the 80s essentially. Is my minimum target of what I want to try and get. Highland Bull. Right, let's buy these 3. That's 6,000. So still quite expensive. Let's try and figure out how we get out of here. There we go. Should be okay. Yes, we are out. Right, now we need to run up as quickly as possible to the farm to get these sold. Not sold, put in the sheds. And we obviously have 2 sheds that we need to go into. We need to go into the beef shed and the milking shed. So yeah, wish me luck, and let's pray I don't get stuck on anything, which is quite the possibility. We are already returned to the farm, so that was speedy. Speedy. So we're at 20 past. Let's try and get into here. Left a bit of a mess. Sorry, it's rented, not the tractor. the lime spreader's rented. Yes, okay, you're making noise, lovely, and open dialogue. So we've got a brown Swiss, which can go into the shed. So we've moved them in. Let's say about rented cars or hired cars are the fastest machines in the world. Let's sneak past the telehandler. Fortunately enough, the beef trigger point is just here. Just open that and we can get Sunny and the bull moved across. So starting to get some more animals in our sheds, which is good. So we are still renting the straw blower, although we do have 39,000 litres of straw, so that's good. And we got a Highland. We need a Highland bull. So we do have a female here. It's quite young. We have 2 free Anguses in here, so it's also showing some progression. And we can close the gate so that none of them can escape. And in here we have some brown Swiss as well. So we now have 3 brown Swiss. This is our male, so our bull, and then we have our female here, who's expecting 1 baby. Nice. So we should be getting some animals in here, more animals in here shortly. And then we have, where's the other brown Swiss? A new brown Swiss, which we just popped in here. It's 10 months old, so it's still too young, and that's only 885. So let's get this switched off. We need to return the lime spreader. Which is the Lizard DCFCO 8000. So that's gone back. So we've accomplished quite a lot in terms of liming. Rodri is going to be finishing off the ups and downs, but it's getting quite dark, and next time we will be selling our canola, and we'll probably end up doing January as well, where we can sell our wheat. And then February is kind of like a nothing month, and then we'll go full throttle again into drilling. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do remember to like and subscribe, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.